we don't know. They're so clandestine in the Knicks front office. We don't know. They don't tell you what's going on. We don't know how bad Julius is. We don't know. We still haven't heard shit from Brunson. They keep it very close to the vest.
That's the Leon Rose effect. You know how he doesn't like the media, so he's gaslighting. He's gaslighting.
Yeah.
Well, at least they did announce, and I sent it to the chat. You know, like they did announce a few hours ago that Mitchell Robinson is actually going to be doing on-court activities after the All-Star break.
That's
so
funny.
you know that's something to look for. At least we know that timeline is realistic.
What about Mitchell is that he's not a predominant. He doesn't shoot the ball well. He doesn't have a lot of post moves. You know, Mitchell's like a defensive and rebounding presence. So I think you could shake the rust off that a little bit faster. You still got to be able to, you know, get your strength up. You know what I'm saying, and everything, but. It's different as you're coming in and you haven't dribbled a rock in 3 months and you're a shooter or you're a point guard. It takes a hot second to shake the ring rust off, so to speak. But
that's key that you guys are talking about Mitch, because I'm torn right now with Mitch and Hartenstein. I feel like the Knicks this offseason gotta give Hartenstein. They gotta give that kid a bag. You know what I mean? We have a lot of players on a lot of friendly deals right now. I feel like if we get Hartenstein on a friendly deal, I think that's a plus, and he's a key fucking piece for us winning the championship.
They say he's gonna start. I believe I heard that he's gonna start the rest of the year.
He
Mitch is gonna come off the bench.
I don't know how Mitch is gonna fit. You know, Mitch is very immature and selfish in that way. But if he shows some type of maturity, I saw that too. They said if he shows some type of maturity watching this team and how they're flourishing without him, and he's really dedicated to the team, he wouldn't mind coming off the bench to help this team, because at heart, he's balling, bro, averaging 11.8 points per game, 11.8 rebounds, 2 blocks a game, 1 steal a game. You know what I mean? Like, he has great court vision. He knows how to move better than Mitch. Don't get me wrong. Mitch down there on the block, I won't lay it up, or I won't even try to lay it up if he's there. If I see block this monster, but the way the way our heart is just playing with this team.
I can't dunk no more. I'm old as fuck. Man, my bad.
The way our heart is playing with this team right now, I feel like the Knicks got to make that kid a vocal point, man. Got to make iHeart.
I agree, man, but I just feel like Hartenstein's gonna.
I feel like that's too good to be true, man. But that would be
gonna go somewhere else. He's not gonna be able to get the money he wants here.
Because that
would be like that would be like the New York Knicks Twin Towers, man.
Hell yeah, bro.
And he fits in here perfectly. He's a great backup or a starter, or however you want to interchange him, flip flop, whatever. They fit, and they're friends too. So there's not really a lot of jealousy. I wish that could happen, but
they complement each other very well. No matter who starts or who's coming off the bench, they complement each other very well, because what one can't do, the other one can't do, and vice versa. You know, and I feel like
guys.
You know what I mean. That if you look down the line of NBA teams, who has a center duo than us right now? I don't feel like there's not enough teams. Maybe, and I won't even say them because
Milwaukee,
maybe the Milwaukee. Maybe I'm thinking about the Timberwolves. You got Gobert, and then you got Nasir Reed coming off the bench. Maybe that. But we got the best tandem, I feel like, in the NBA when it comes to center wise.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Maybe another team I could think off the top of my head, only size wise, no homo. OKC, because they got a Holmgren and they got that other kid, the other tall 7-footer on the team that get no love. You know, so.
That's crazy.
Yo, man, it's gonna be interesting.
I can't wait, man. I can't wait. Like Bart Scott voice. I can't wait.
No, yeah, like I just feel like, you know, the Knicks this is the time, and I feel like the way they've been building this team is right, and they got a young squad. Yo, I feel like we're gonna be watching a good Knicks team, whether with or without Tibbs. We're going to watch a good Knicks team that's going to be able to compete for at least the next 10 years.
Yes, I agree. I agree 100%. I mean, with 5 games without Julius and OG, you know what I mean? We're 4-1, and DiVincenzo's been balling as our second option. We still, 9-1 in the last 10 games, bro. Like, and we're defending the Garden. We're defending home. It's like Q said a couple weeks ago. People are literally scared to come to the Garden and play us because the Garden is Eden again, bro. The Garden, ain't nobody gonna come to the Garden and fuck with us.
Caught up in this Empire State Garden of Eden.
No doubt. What I mean? We keep on fluctuating between 4th and 3rd in the East. But now, since Philly got the big injury to Embiid, I feel like we can climb up, man. I feel like we can climb up 2nd, 3rd, finish the season strong.
I agree, 100%.
And even with the Bucks, man, I feel like there's a lot of dismoil.
Defensively, they're not up to
defensively.
And they're like 1-3 with Doc, so they're
1-4.
trending down.
1-4
now. Oh yeah, they lost to Phoenix, right?
Yeah. And then you got Giannis already disrespected Doc. He went into the second game already walking into the locker room. Yo,
Giannis gotta fucking relax, man.
That's not championship mentality. No. That's not team fundamental basketball mentality. Exactly. There's no sportsmanship in that. And that's what I'm hoping. Like, if we do end up seeing a Hartenstein and Mitchell Robinson, teams who want to win, man, and we see it happen in football, we see it happen in baseball sometimes with those crazy ass contracts. People take pay cuts. Everybody gotta get paid eventually. We understand that. But at the end of the day, if you want to win, you gotta understand it's a business, and there's certain ways to go about this by winning, because you're gonna end up moving to another team. And you're gonna get the bag. That's great, but you're probably not gonna ever. I'm not gonna say probably, but depending on the team you go to, you may not ever win. Depending on the situation that you were in on the prior team, just to take in a little bit less money and knowing that you were in a better situation in a city that shows you love. Because if you, just think about it. If you playing at Madison Square Garden, you playing in New York City, you're gonna get paid from the Knicks regardless. You might not. You might get a little bit more in other states, obviously, in other teams. But ain't nobody gonna show you love like they do in New York City. You don't have the ability to make this whole state is one of the most money-making states in the world. You know what I mean? If you can't come out here and
make a lot of money too, them taxes, boy, and that's why people don't like coming here.
Hell yeah. You know what I mean? One thing I'm loving about this Knicks team though is that I've read too that this is like the 5th best Knicks team of all time by the simple rating system. So. That means a lot. Like, they're behind to the 2 teams that won the championship, the 94 team that lost in the finals, and the 93 team the 94 team that lost in the finals to Houston, and the 93 team that lost in the conference finals to the Bulls. And then it's this Knicks team by the simple rating system. That means a lot. Like,
you talking about television ratings?
No, by the simple the television rating. Yeah, the simple rating system is like one of the best teams that they got right now. Like, this team is gravitating everybody together. It's like last week, you see everybody wearing orange and blue again. It's orange and blue skies. It's something about this team. I don't know that they knocking at the door.
They have resiliency. They have toughness. They feel like a New York, like we said with Chris Shaw. This feels like a true New York team.
Especially with Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson has captivated this city again. Yeah. And his father played with us for a couple of years. He probably lived out here for a while. You know what I mean? Another thing I love too is that he got 2 of his boys riding with him, so they know each other's game. That's crucial too. You got the 3. We make fun of the Villanova Knicks, but they know each other's game, so you can see that they're finding themselves. Why you think Vincenzo's been all of a sudden becoming the 2nd best option? Because him and Brunson know each other's game, and Josh Hart knows how to find them for those wide open threes. I'm just really loving the way this team is playing, bro. Like, this team gotta fucking win a chip, bro.
Yo, Ed, I just gotta correct you though. It's the New York Villanova Raptor Knicks.
Wildcats. The New York Villanova Raptors. Crazy, son. Crazy,